Hey guys, Ty from Garage88 here again. Today, I'll be showing you how to remove the OEM skid plate from the Toyota 4Runner, as well as to install the Garage88 skid plate. This skid plate, non-modified, is good for 2012 all the way to 2023 Toyota 4Runners. Hardware included, you have 4 bolts and you have 4 countersunk bolts, 4 washers, and 2 spacers. Also, you have 4 plastic tabs to hold the big bolts in place. First, let's prepare the skid plate for installation. One quick note for those Toyota 4Runners that have the KDSS option, you're going to need to modify your skid plate like so. You're going to cut it down 4.5 inches from the top edge and cut it down by following the angle. Once you have it cut on both sides, it's ready for install. To tell if your Toyota 4Runner has KDSS, take a look underneath the front. You're going to have a dish cut out on your skid plate, as well as your front active sway bar is going to have this bellow to allow for up and down movement of the sway bar when it is active. Before we start removing the front skid plate, we have to remove the front air dam. There's a total of 5 10mm bolts, as well as you're going to need a flat head to remove the plastic tab in the middle here. Once we have the front air dam removed, all you need is a 12mm for the skid plate itself. Don't forget the 2 in the front. Let it hang, just like the Tacoma. Comes right off. Once you have the OEM skid plate removed, make sure to remove these 2 brackets. There's a total of 6 bolts for the brackets using a 14mm. Now, let's get the Garage88 skid plate on. To prepare the skid plate for both the KDSS and non-KDSS, you're going to need to install the support bracket. Make sure the hole is facing downwards and line up the holes and screw them all by hand before bolting them down. To prepare the hardware for the skid plate, you're going to grab your bolt, put it through the bottom side, and for the front, you are going to put a spacer. From there, so it doesn't fall out on you, you're going to use these plastic tabs and stick them through. For the back, you're going to grab the old bolts that you've taken out with the original skid plate and use those ones. Place it through, and you're going to still use the plastic tab to secure it in place. Make sure you do it on the other side as well. You can see now we have the modified skid plate installed. We have enough room for the KDSS suspension. If you follow this video closely, you won't have any issues with your install. Again, to modify the skid plate for the KDSS suspension, cut it down 4.5 inches from the flat side and follow the angle upwards. That concludes the installation of the Garage88 skid plate for the Toyota 4Runner. If you have any more questions, please visit the website, garage88.ca. Till next time, this was Ty from Garage88.